But yeah, I think we're gonna see an Armadillo pop with the Lucario.
Wait a minute. I need to see who's up here right now.
What's the Pikachu? What's the Pikachu? It could be anybody. I don't think this is
my boy H4?
I don't think this is H4. Oh, it is. What?
Hey.
Different costume, different tag. My bad, my bad. It is absolutely H4 Armadillo. We got a Pokemon battle here on PS2. Lucario versus Pikachu. Lucario, you know, more of a slow-paced character, kind of singular hits, stack up that orange, just get big damage output, and advantage states a lot more like controlling space, right? Meanwhile, Pikachu is in there, huge combos, huge strings, big damage all throughout, and so hard to punish.
And you're talking about players that are just absolute peak in their characters. You got H4 straight out of Japan recently, and we got Armadillo, who has just been an absolute threat in this bracket, just showing why Lucario can compete at a high level.
Yeah, it's dangerous. H4, arguably one of the best Pikachus in the country. Really showing up a strong performance right now, but hey, you can never count Lucario out. Aura is always a problem. 123% here. We're going to use the extreme speed. We have an up throw punish. Are we looking for a Thunder? Nope, trying to catch the Rising Flare.
And we're seeing constant pressure here from H4. We see Armadillo able to thread the needle a little bit. It's slowing down, you know, just a little bit, but okay.
The Aura Sphere active hitbox, jump cancel, up air, and clean up that first stun. Absolutely annihilate that rat.
Oh my goodness, and also just the rage right now at 150% here. Armadillo's looking good here. H4 needs to get rid of the stock. We're seeing a little bit of a stall down there. Luckily, Armadillo able to get back. There was that concern of the possible spike there. We even saw H4 setting up for it.
Oh my goodness, I love the counter there on the Thunder Joe as well. Dashes back to stage so he doesn't have that bad positioning. Again, we're seeing more approaches with the Aura Sphere, but also the counter coming in clutch yet again. That covers every space you have horizontally on PS2.
And in terms of, you know, utilizing that counter, it gets a lot of priority. There are very few things that I think can even contest that move.
Oh man, the dash attack finally takes it. But yes, it does so much shield damage, so much push, and it sends Lucario so far. Of course, Aura helps a bunch with that, but man, the amount of work that we're seeing Armadillo put in, 53% of extra credit, that might be a problem. Honestly, that's 4% you have to take to get Aura back on your side.
A lot of the time now, we're seeing kind of Armadillo run away from H4 and just like reset the situation. Wants exact positioning. If H4 is a little too close, there just becomes a little bit of a point of concern.
Nice, the counter again for this repositioning. He doesn't want to deal with any sort of shield pressure from the Thunder Joe. He's like, I'm resetting. I don't care about whatever neutral interactions you have. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And now H4 is definitely getting something big started.
Yeah, H4 kind of showing why Pikachu has been, and you know, maybe not as much considered one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah,
kind of died off in recent. It's no longer like, oh, if you don't have Pikachu in your top 5, what are you doing?
Right. He's definitely been power crept out.
Yeah.
And a little meta shifts kind of happen as a result of that as well.
Oh, the mix-up from the Aura Sphere.
Wow. I'm speechless. Yet again, my brain has been blasted. My mind is shattered. What an incredible mix-up. I want to see that again. Command grabs make everyone's life so much more interesting.
I haven't seen so much variety in terms of utilizing that Aura Sphere. I knew it was an essential part of Lucario's kit, but Armadillo is showing is like, hey, you can kind of do this into a lot of things.
Right, you can kill confirm off it, you can shield pressure off of it without actually having to send a projectile. Of course, it's a fantastic projectile as well. The dash attack doesn't take it. And, but the Thunder will. It wasn't even a connecting hit. It was just on its way down.
All right, pretty close in game 1 here. Immediately we see our Armadillo go for the counter, relatively safe. It's hard to punish, but getting into some of these early Pikachu percent combos, definitely hard to deal with.
Yeah, nice Aura Sphere to throw herself right back out. Oh no, but right in that Vanish state, Pika is a little bit of scooping. No, the spike is not going to do it here, thank goodness.
Game was lying to us. I don't know why. It might be a little bit biased, but Armadillo is still in here.
Still alive, yeah. Trying to find a way to punish these quick attacks, space out with some back airs. Not able to really cement an advantage state, but honestly, with Lucario, again, no big deal. Because right now, we are absolutely even, maybe slightly Lucario favored.
Gotta be careful here. H4 really trying to take advantage of the positioning, but the Aura Sphere is stronger.
The snipes right through the Thunder Jolt. No issues whatsoever. Armadillo's like, you know what? I'm going to be behind most of these interactions, most of the set, right? The moment it's the end of my first stock, or my second or third stock, I get aura at all, you're dead. Then I build a bit of a lead, then I fall behind. You know, I'm back to standard Lucario. I don't have a whole lot to offer. It's tough, right? That aura is back. You're dead. I'll blow you up. See you next time.
I think at least with Pikachu, a lot of Pikachu players like to constantly use that T-Jolt, right? It's a lot of what makes up neutral. But Armadillo kind of noticing that is like, hey, I can actually make it so Pikachu just can't do that.
Yeah, no, you can't. Either it's going to be counters, or it's going to be challenged with Aura Sphere. Armadillo knows that Pikachu has such a strong neutral tool in approaching with Thunder Jolt. It's shield pressure, it's shield take, got a couple plus frames. You have no idea what to do with it. But Lucario completely, and specifically Armadillo, invalidating the option altogether.
Great catch there from H4, trying to reset the situation. Very risky there, don't want to get hit by the Aura Sphere. Great catch there with the neutral special, trying to catch with the forward air. Still able to apply a bit of pressure, but it's still a little bit of back and forth.
Yeah, that's right. Nice snare down after the quick attack. We see quick attack confirm yet again. The up air or up till into the down, but he doesn't quite connect. So we have the Aura Sphere. Jump cancel back here to catch a recovery. Oh my goodness, Armadillo's definitely done that a million times. You already know.
Yeah, but for us over here in the PNW, it's a treat. We don't get to see Lucario that often. To those that are desensitized, we're like a newborn child.
Oh yeah.
We're seeing this for the first time.
We are seeing the light for the very first time. Right now, Armadillo's definitely going to want to push a big lead. We have Aura Sphere all charged up. Extreme Speed's going to take him very, very far. Make it past the Pikachu there. Aura Sphere doesn't connect. We get a Rising Dare for a bit of chip damage.
Right now, H4 struggling to take this stock here. Able to get the down tilt. The T-Jolt actually getting punished.
30% on that counter. I love the wave bouncing here too with the Aura Sphere. Again, the active hitbox makes it so dangerous to try and deal with. I think we are so close to it killing. And then we went under the stage too because Extreme Speed just goes that far. But kills off the top.
Yeah, I guess Armadillo is just at too high of a percent here. H4 in a pretty good spot. If able to find this opening, you know, you want those early percent Pikachu combos. In terms of how this game has been going, it's when Armadillo is at high percent, then it's been a little bit more of a struggle to get the opening.
Yeah, and that's exactly where all the momentum starts to shift to Armadillo's favor too. Not only just because he has a bunch of aura, but on top of that, H4 starts fishing, gets a little bit more greedy, is able to call out a little more opportunities here for Armadillo's side, and those punishes are damning because it is Lucario.
Great parry there from H4, trying to get the coverage there, but the down air actually enough to take that stock. I'm quite surprised by that.
Yeah, that does it, honestly. I'm surprised too. Going that deep, that much percent. What a Lucario string though. H4 could not land. It's up there after up air. We have an Extreme Speed trying to get challenged in the back air. It's not going to be enough. Again, aura is not anywhere near where it usually is because right now, Armadillo has a surprisingly strong lead. Not something we usually see.
Right now, we do see Armadillo just kind of throwing out these back airs. I don't know if that's just kind of like confidence to having that kill power to take the stock, actually going for the up smash. Not enough to kill. Trying to go for it again. You are kind of greedy here, Armadillo.
These guys were spaghettiing so hard. Whip smash attack after whip smash attack into non-serious punish in either direction. Finally catches a landing with that multi-hit down smash. But man, it took so long. Immediately countered the Thunder Jolt. Armadillo is absolutely starving for this next kill.
Armadillo has to be careful though. Doesn't have that stock lead anymore. H4 can definitely bring back this percent. It just comes down to how is H4 going to be able to close out the stock. We're seeing the Pika loops live here at GrandSlam. It is coming to show, but Armadillo trying to get that Aura Sphere to connect, not quite working, but the pressure is still on from H4.
Right, and this, again, is it going to be as much proposed on for Armadillo as it would be for other characters? You are activating his win con, and he gives you the palm. 2-0, Armadillo's favor. Wow, I would not have expected this. You're going to tell me a Lucario is going to go beat H4? Well, now we're up 2-0. I'm not counting H4 out just yet, right? We got time. It's not over yet until it's over.
Like H4 has had 2 games here to, you know, get that download, be able to adapt to your in-game 3, and apply that to game 3, 4, and potentially 5. If H4 is able to keep this going.
He can run all the way back, but man, this war of attrition that was slightly Lucario's favor became, oh, Lucario's actually taking leads. How is this happening?
Hey, I'm just saying, I've heard about the timeout meta, and H4 is all for it. I don't know if we'll actually see that here today, but you never know.
What a sick combo too. Up throw, double fair, up air. I'm loving these fair up air conversions. Again, I do not see enough Lucario in my life. Oh, these guys are spacing each other out super well. Finally, H4 opens it up a little bit with a back here to approach, and now we're pushing the corner. This could be big.
Trying to catch there with the forward air, but Armadillo did jump out in the counter. It's good value. It kind of resets the situation, and H4 actually able to punish there, but not by too much.
Yeah, I like that there's a little bit more traction and more cognizance of, okay, the counter's coming, I gotta be prepared to punish it. We have the quick attack to come out. But honestly, we don't see Armadillo being too phased. Again, the multi-hits from the Aura Sphere active hitbox are coming out. But it's not enough to confirm into a kill just yet. Oh, but the landing back here will do it.
Armadillo looking pretty good here. H4 trying to be aggressive, trying to find that opening. But Armadillo, you know, just any moment to see H4 getting too close is like, okay, let's back up here. After I get that opening, able to catch the Aura Sphere into the down air, trying to catch the Aura Sphere, trying to get the ledge trump. All right, Armadillo.
Still catching Roman, gets it up till 62% already. A jumping fair here from H4, not enough to kill. Extreme speeds past the Thunder as well. We're right back to neutral. This is exactly what Armadillo wants. Wave bounce, use that Aura Sphere to help protect you or approach. The quick attack through, get the back air. Pikachu is too light.
And right now, Armadillo has hit critical mass. It is going to be crazy for H4 to be able to bring this back. Some people might say the nail is in the coffin, but H4 still in this, taking that first stock, but has to play this perfectly.
Not trying to rattle out the confidence, saying don't call me Dracula just yet. Trying to pull up here, get some signs of life. But again, right, Pikachu is not as explosive as a character as someone like Lucario. It's a lot more string heavy, a lot more pressure heavy, trying to get some consistent damage over time, and then land a kill confirmed. Meanwhile, Lucario benefiting off every hit you do, just looking for one side B, one back here, one neutral B setup. Oh no! We see Armadillo put his hand on his face. That's so painful, you hate to see it, but still, in the game.
This might be what H4 needed. I felt like H4 was already playing really well here. Just needs to extend that here to the last stock. There is still that percent deficit, but we are seeing the early Pika combos. You love to see it. We do see the whiff grab here, and we do see H4 kind of towards the left side of the stage, make it towards the center, a little bit of a better location, but still taking a lot of damage. This is a light character.
Yeah, we have to make sure Armadillo's mental is in the right spot after such a scary SD like that. Every hit might be all the more tilting at this point. And again, now Lucario is kind of in that situation where he's just struggling to kill a little bit, and that might start adding up to something big here for H4.
Oh my goodness, able to get away there with the shield pressure, catching with a down smash. Is that enough? Yes, it is. H4 bringing this to a round
Armadillo is hurt. Armadillo's heart is broken. I see it in his face. I see it in his gestures. That must hurt. I'm feeling for him. My heart is bleeding for him right now. It is so hard to have such a lead, then to SD so unfortunately, and losing all that momentum, letting your opponent come back and actually taking a game when it was about to be such a solid 3-0. I'm telling you, don't nail in the coffin till the game says it's game. H4 said, I'm not Dracula yet. Don't summon Castlevania for me. We're still in the game.
Yeah, right now, H4 getting that second leash on life here in Game 4, going to Battlefield here. Interesting pick here. What are your thoughts on this combo?
I mean, we're looking at Battlefield. I see the combo potential honestly come from both these characters. Some of Pikachu's resets might be a little bit harder if the platform's get obscure, but honestly, I don't think either character is too bothered. But the horizontal presence that Aura Sphere has to offer, now there's way more opportunity for H4 to be a lot more slippery, use that quick attack to get away, which I don't think Lucario can utilize as well with extreme speed.
Right now we're seeing a little bit of a lead from H4, not too much. It's back to this kind of like initial scrapping that we've seen from all 3 rounds so far. However, we are seeing a little bit of a lead in H4.
Clean it up early, and now this is where Armadillo might start to struggle. Still, Aura is applied, right? Lucario's behind, we got Aura on deck, but it's not the same as being, 100% on your first stock. This is not looking super great. Bit of a hill here for Armadillo to climb.
Very risky move there. H4 going for a little bit of the edge guard, able to catch with the dash attack, the parry on the Aura Sphere. Absolute finesse with the back air. It keeps on going. H4 isn't done, trying to get the T-Jolt, getting that mixed in jump.
This pancake here for the back air, Pikachu Libre putting it to work here, not letting Armadillo have any of the space that he would want. Like we get a jab 1-3 to finally break out a bit of advantage here from H4, but honestly the positioning on H4's side has been so great. Armadillo cannot find a place to land.
Great utilization of that extreme speed, but H4 with that confirm off the top platform. H4 looking great here with the 2-stock lead at 82.
Oh my goodness, I am flabbergasted. What am I watching? H4 is waking up, turning on. Cashy's fantastic kill confirmed. Oh, great bait here from Armadillo though. Again, a jump cancel on that Aura Sphere. Use that up air. Whether you catch your opponent pressing a button, catch your opponent jumping, or just shield poking, it is so fruitful.
Oh my goodness, but look at that combo there from Armadillo. Good damage here. Does have the Aura Sphere at the ready, but racking up that damage, it helps Armadillo in one sense, but it does put you closer to that death percent.
Yes, it is. We're going to get extreme speed punish here with the dash attack, the shoulder tackle. Oh, we're getting some Nair loops here. Armadillo on his last stock. We're going to see Aura kind of come into play here, but H4 is such a strong lead. I don't know, man.
The Aura Sphere is getting really big here. It is a good option. H4 has to be careful, able to catch there with the Thunder. Oh, the Aura Sphere able to catch here, not taking the stock yet.
It is so huge. We get the Force Palm. Obliterate, delete that Pikachu. But it's still an entire stock lift. Armadillo in the game, but maybe not for long.
This is really the glass cannon scenario you have with Lucario, right? You're at peak form, but does that matter here if you end up getting confirmed into a smash attack? But it's so hard for H4 to find that opening, right?
And it's also so hard for Armadillo to find that opening too. Again, Pikachu's so slippery, adjusts his hurt box way too often. Just looking for one awesome punish potential here from H4, and that's all he really needs. 161% is definitely that kill range, but Lucario's damage output is ridiculous.
Try to catch with the drag there, going for the back throw. Armadillo caught with the forward, not enough to take the stock. 171%. Armadillo still in this, able to catch the Aura Sphere. Try to go for the hard read, it didn't work. But the back air, it's enough. Armadillo winning 3-1 over H4.
Oh my goodness, after all of that momentum loss, after all of that struggle, Lucario Aura clutches it up in the end. Fantastic catch with that back air. Lucario just giving you the back fist and sending you off to the blast zone, putting you down in losers bracket. Armadillo moves up 3-1 over H4. I would never have seen that coming, man. I never would have expected Lucario taking it over a Pikachu, not to mention it being H4. But again, we did see some analysis here for Twitch chat as well. This matchup looks a little bit rough. There's a couple tools invalidated here on Pikachu's end that Lucario is prepared for. And a lot of these kill setups, a big thing Pikachu has in its favor is that it can fall out of kill setups. It's a lot smaller, it's a lot lighter, not as much of an issue. But Lucario did not seem to struggle, right? The combo game was still there, everything was still there. Okay, cool. Cool. So we're going to be running one more set here in top 32 of GrandSlam 14, the very last GrandSlam for the time being. For as long as we know, really. Here in Richmond, BC, it's both of our first times here, and we are having an absolute blast. Chat, I hope you're having a great time too, because we've got some fantastic sets coming up.
Oh my goodness, what amazing sets we have seen so far. I was at my edge.
Yeah, edge to see, man. Edge to see.
And what a sigh of relief Armadillo had to have after that moment, especially with how Game 3 went. You know how frustrating that would have been?
I felt like everything was slipping, like this was it. It was over, right? You get your opponent, let the comeback. Your next game, you are so far behind. And it all started with one unfortunate SD when you had the upper hand. To keep your mental together, or really to put it back together and secure the win at the end of it all. It's a different level of competitor's mentality, man. It's crazy. Huge shout-outs to Armadillo for clutching up. And big shout-outs to H4 as well for playing as well as he did and capitalizing as hard as he could to really try and turn the tides there. And it seemed like it was completely possible. Yeah. Right, we saw Twitch chat saying reverse 3-up for H4. It's going to happen. It looked like it was going to happen. But Armadillo clutched up. I mean, I don't know. Lucario's crazy.
Hey, we could see the run back later in bracket. You never know. There are just so many threats. This is the last Grand Slam, but it is also one of the most stacked Grand Slams.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.